This podcast contains adult language and crude humor. Listener discretion is advised.
Sometimes I'll be running a delve and I'll just be like, nah, not feeling it. Don't worry though, like I'm not wasting a coffer key. It's only on normals, not bountifuls. But yeah, I'll just hearth out because I'm sick of it. And then I like to think that after I'm gone, Bran is just standing there staring down a shit ton of kobolds like that bubble hearthing motherfucker.
Thralls! Balls! They're everywhere!
Thrall's Balls, the World of Warcraft podcast with a dirty mind and a clean behind. Hosted by Gershom and Wooly. Oh, what's up, swingaz? From the TBHQ in the Grizzly Midwest, welcome to Thrall's Balls, episode number 155. I'm Wooly, the destructive diabolist and king of bullshit. Here with me is Gershom, the sassy-ass pack-leading hunter. Hi, Gershom. And we also have an old friend back on as a guest today. It's Craig! Craig. Hi, Craig.
Hello. Thanks for having me back.
Come you, Craig!
Oh,
Hell
God.
yeah, thanks for coming on.
Yeah, hi Craig. Hi Willie.
Hi! Craig hasn't been able to really play much because he had twins, if anyone didn't know. So, rather than ask you what you've been up to in game, what you've been up to in life, buddy?
Oh man, not a lot really. I started a new job a couple weeks ago, and past that, just all of my free time goes to sitting on the bed holding a baby.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, Craig just randomly DM'd me a couple weeks ago, and I was like, "Hey, what you up to?" And he just sent me a picture of like a screaming baby in the crook of his arm, and I'm like, "Yep, that's pretty much what it's gonna be for a while." Sorry.
Right? They're never calm at the same time.
Been there, done that. Man, that's crazy having twins though. That's wild. You got some stripes for that.
Hell yeah, man. Kudos to you.
Yeah,
Mischief
I'm super
was
glad that.
all
Oh, sorry, go
screaming
ahead.
today. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
What were you saying about Mischief? I don't have.
Oh, I
babies.
was just saying she was all kinds of screamy, cryy today. We went over to my mom's house before recording, and she was not happy on the way over there. That was basically all of it.
Yeah, it's so hard to like. I'm already like halfway disassociated from those days. Like I'll see a baby in public, or I'll hear someone tell a story, like y'all tell a story about a baby, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. But then like sometimes I'll get PTSD, and I'm like, I'm so glad I don't have, like, no offense, but I'm so glad I don't have a newborn in the house right now.
I will be happy
when
when she's a little more grown.
Those are good times, you know.
Dude, 100%.
Takes a minute, but it's like, yeah, like I've told this story before on the pod, but I remember like sitting straight up in the middle of the night and just screaming into my pillow, like, is anybody in this house ever gonna fucking sleep? Just
Oh
Yeah.
God.
yeah, just losing my shit, like going out on the back porch and being like, somebody please sleep, because it's not me.
Right?
Yeah.
In those first few weeks, when they're still waking up like every 20 minutes, I distinctly remember standing in my bathroom. Oh God, and Craig, I bet it's worse for you, where like, you got two of them. One cries, the other wakes up. But I distinctly remember standing in my bathroom, head in my hands, feeling like I had sand applied directly to my eyes. You know, sand on, applied directly to the eyes. And I was standing there thinking, what did I do? What did I do?
Like, it's, you feel so guilty, but you're like, I've made a terrible mistake.
Right.
I know. You're like, trust
I
me,
love
she
my
feels the
daughter.
same way. She might never admit it, but it's just part of the package, bro. The guilt and all of it. You're just like, this sucks.
Dude, I'm just so looking forward to the moment that I can go use the bathroom and not listen to a baby scream in the background the entire time.
Oh,
It seems like such a simple pleasure, but
like
it's just so neat.
taking a shit. Yeah, I think
Exactly,
for like
dude.
a couple years, and then having my kids, not twins, but not back to back either. They're like a year and a half apart. So pretty close. I mean, it came to the point where like if I wanted to take a shower, one would be the toddler, my oldest would be in the playpen, and the littlest would be in a bouncer, and the bathroom door would just be open. And I still have to
That's
make
how
it
you
like a
gotta do it.
5-minute thing because it's like, oh, like someone cries and you got to get out. It's not like now it's like someone yells and I'm like, you yank the shower curtain and you're like, what's wrong? Shut the up. Like, hey, calm down. I'm in the shower. But there's like an infant. You can't do that. So.
I feel like my entire life is a Mythic Plus key. Because like whenever I want to do something, I have to wait till they're asleep, and then I have a set time, but I don't know what the time is, and I don't know how it's going to go.
The timer could be like 34 seconds, or it could be like
you
an
just gotta
hour.
go as fast as you can and hope they sleep till you're done.
That's a funny
Speaking of,
comparison.
they kind of changed the way keys work just a little bit. Look forward to that when you come back.
Dude, I've been living vicariously through these Twitch streamers and all my friends in Discord.
Oh, you know already.
Nonstop.
Well, what do you think of the story then of The War Within so far? Unless that's not what you watch for. Let me re-ask that question. What do you think of what you've seen?
Oh, I like what I've seen. I'm really sad I'm not playing, but so other things do come first. I don't really care about the story.
yeah.
I never gave a shit about that. I level as fast as I can, and I raid and do Mythic Plus. But the raid seems really nice. I really enjoyed the race to world first, even with the issues going on with it.
Are you thinking about getting back into retail again then? Are you still stuck on classic, or you don't really know because you don't know like what your time's going to be like anyway, I guess?
I mean, if I ever get to come back, it'd probably be retail, just because retail doesn't have as much as a time investment. Like if I run a couple keys a week, I'm good. Whereas I have to do every single raid in classic to stay caught up.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
It'd definitely be retail. I just, don't know when that'll be.
Also, who knows which classic form will be out by the time you're able to return. What month were your boys born again?
They were born July 3rd. They just turned 3 months old.
All right. Yeah, it was about 4 or 5 months that I felt comfortable to start playing again. And even that was a slow process getting back in the seat. So
Can confirm. That's about the age that the girls started sleeping long enough where at least I could like pull them out in the bouncer and bounce them, or put them in like the little bassinet thing and play for like a good hour or two. It would be in the middle of the night because they'd woken me up. But like those first probably like 3-5 months, you're just holding them all the time. If they're not eating, then you're
Yep.
Yeah.
That is one thing I kind of got lucky about. I know it sounds terrible, but where my older son spent so long in the NICU, like even now, like he doesn't really care if he's held or not as long as somebody's near him. But like my younger son, he's a titty baby. He's the one we had for a few weeks. So like if you put him down, he's throwing a fucking fit.
So you brought him home first, and then the other one came.
And we wanted to try to stay down there because we had him in Vanderbilt of Nashville. And we wanted to try to stay down there until our second son was able to get discharged. But having a newborn in a hotel room didn't seem like a very good idea. So my first son was down there for 7 days, and the other one was like 22. So he's a little different.
Yeah, I imagine being in the NICU that long, they don't get that early, skin to skin, not necessarily, but that early bonding. They don't get that.
Right.
It's hard to do it if you live in the same city. Like my kids were in the NICU for 10 days, and I was like pumping them and bringing them milk on the bus every day. But like if you're in Kentucky and they're in Tennessee, you can't do that. Like you literally had to go home. Like your poor wife, she must have been in tears. Oh my gosh. We're talking too much about babies, but oh my god.
It was rough on us.
The first like 30 minutes of this WoW podcast is about newborn babies, guys. You can skip
babies.
So that makes me wonder, and I don't know why. Gershom, what'd you think of me saying it's from the TBHQ in the Grizzly Midwest? How'd that hit you?
I wanted to say something about it, but I was like, why did he say that? So why'd you say that? I mean, I know I'm in the Midwest, but...
Because this show is not just me, and I'm the only one in Wisconsin.
But you are the HQ. You are the granddaddy Woollock. I just made that up. The Woollock.
Granddaddy Woollock.
Nice.
Yeah.
That is an episode title if I've ever heard one.
But yeah, I mean, I like it. I'm here for it. It's, you know, it's here. Chicago's fine. It's mild. It's nice. I guess. Yeah, I guess technically I'm in the Midwest too. I have a hard time feeling like Chicago's the bona fide Midwest because it's so democratic here. It's not like it is like a big city, and I don't have to go far to see like a water horizon. Like, no, it's not the ocean that I grew up near, but like I'm not far from Lake Michigan. I've always wondered if I could survive in like a completely landlocked place. Oh, Milwaukee has lakes too, so I guess it's
same
not.
lake actually.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just like to move somewhere like, no offense, but like Nebraska or like, you know, Kansas, like, bro, I don't think I could live in like the complete just lack of environment like that. But
Tonight at 11, local podcast host says Nebraska has no environment.
and that Kansas sucks.
God.
I
No,
think
it doesn't.
Coolsville
Doesn't.
sucks.
We have no. All
Fucking
of that.
Scooby-Doo reference.
For real. Oh my god. Ugh.
Okay, well, as far as WoW goes, what we've been up to in it, I guess I'll just barrel us into this. Went into raid again. We full cleared normal. We got our kill of the spider lady, which I don't remember if we got the kill the week before or not. I don't think we did, but no, we did. We went and did a full clear and actually started into heroic because why not? Got that first boss down, but the second boss was giving us a little trouble on heroic. We're starting heroic this coming week, and hopefully that goes a little better. As far as delves are concerned, I went and decided I wanted to see what all the fuss was about Zekfir, because if I was going to run my fucking mouth, I better know what I'm talking about. And I gotta walk back what I was saying. The lower difficulty Zekfir, so there's two tiers. The lower one is question mark. The higher one is question mark. So I'm just gonna call it 1Q and 2Q because fuck it. 1Q was, you know, it took some effort, but it wasn't that bad. 2Q, haven't been able to get it down yet. And that had me more thinking, well, is there a way to track who's gotten that solo kill achievement out in the world? Let me solo him.
Other than assholes bragging on Twitter.
Right, and there
Right.
is. Apparently, Data for Azeroth is a good website that tracks that kind of thing. So you can look for that specific achievement, and starting from each season on, I am going to try to get on that board as close to the top as I can. Will I succeed? Probably not, but I'm still gonna try.
So I have a shitty Zekfir story. Can I butt in before you do your rest of what you did in WoW?
Can.
Nice.
You absolutely can.
Thank you. So I finally got a Zekfir to show up. I was doing like a 6, and I'm fine. Like I'm rolling through it, and I'm whatever. And all of a sudden, dude shows up because I guess he shows up randomly, from what I understand. So I was like, okay, and like he shows up, and I'm killing him. And I guess it probably was one of the 1Q ones, knowing me, because I was like, doing a pretty good job. And like Brand's in there, and I'm grabbing the potions, and I got 2 pets, and I got my cooldowns. I'm doing pretty good. And then he's at like maybe 5% health, and the whole game just fucking freezes. I mean, like do where the music starts doing the fucking thing, and I'm like, oh no! And it was not my computer. Like I could not minimize the game. I don't know what it might have been my computer, because I do need to like clean all the porn off this thing most likely. But yeah, I had to hard start my computer, which I was like, what the fuck? So I came back, and of course, not only did I not get credit for Zekfir because I hadn't killed him, I guess, but I fucking reset the entire delve. Like all my progress was gone, even though I had like checked in at all the points and everything. So like that was really weird. That was pretty stoned. And I was like, you know, I'm tempted to submit a ticket, but then it's also like, oh fuck, dude, by the time I do all that, I could just do this again. So I did it again. The guy didn't show up, and like whatever, but that was my weird Zekfir story. He crashed my computer. So the void is present in my office right now.
I fucking hate it. I hate it when Zekfir shows up in a delve other than his own Zekfir's lair, where you go to do the actual question 1Q, 2Q fight. I hate that because I'm like guaranteed to lose a life, and when I'm trying to unlock higher difficulties, the highest I've gotten is 10. You don't need to unlock 11 to do 2Q, which is good, but it's like I'm guaranteed to lose one of my lives, and especially if I'm doing it on like bountiful, and I'm okay, got one life left, it'll be fine. Zekvir shows up and just jams his horn up your beehole, and boom, gone, dead. I don't like that. But these are the things we live with. It's a hell of a lot better than the goddamn Terragru showing up and just waffle stomping your shit after you've spent a half hour running through his tower.
Yeah, if there's anything to compare it to, it might be the Terragru. That's so funny. We were like on the same page. You're just like, oh no.
Because like, you can still finish the delve with no lives left and get a box. You just, if it was bountiful, you don't get your extra box. That's it.
Oh, is that true? I haven't died enough.
So.
I haven't pushed myself hard enough to lose all my lives. I've lost a couple lives and been like, oh, and I always make it. But I'm not pushing myself too hard. I'm only on 6s, but.
I have had it where I've lost all the lives and just said, fuck it, I don't want to do it, and didn't finish. So I'm assuming you still get a box.
Yeah. Wait,
Bubble Hearth.
Bubble Hearth. So Brand did me dirty one time too, but. So Brand did me dirty. We kept getting locked into this fight where like for some reason it was like on the edge of a cliff, and he kept throwing my fucking potions over the edge of the cliff.
Oh, Brand's a fucking idiot.
He's an asshole, dude. He's such an AI. I love him to pieces. I love him. But then the worst part is I die because I couldn't get no potions. And he goes, it can't end like this. And I'm like, you sure as shit it does fucking end like this, you asshole. Because you kept fucking throwing the potions over the cliff. Oh my god. Dickhead. Fuck you, Brand.
Brand is my new favorite NPC in WoW.
No, totally. He's my
a good
favorite
troll.
person. I love him. I want to marry Brand Bondsbeard, but he's such a dick.
I mean, I'll need him to throw out potions desperately, and he won't throw them yet.
Yeah.
Like this,
and then you pull like a piece of trash that you can
shithead.
one shot, and there's like 6 potions on the ground. You're like, thanks. Yeah, his
God
AI is a
damn it,
little
Brand.
fakakta still, but he aight. Brand's aight. That's my next ex-husband. He's aight.
I wonder, because they're changing who the Delve companion is every season. I wonder who it's going to be next season.
I'm gonna miss Brand. You should earn like the right to choose. I think you can. That is, if that's not something that they have implemented, then they should. Where you eventually maybe get to a point where you could choose who you want.
That would be
anybody.
awesome.
Who would it be though?
Ooh, there's a good. Oh.
Ooh, question. Above. The week.
All right, impromptu question of the week. If you could pick anybody to be your Delve companion, who would you pick? We can just answer it now because fuck it.
I love this energy. It's gonna fucking be. It's gonna be. Does it have
can't
to
be somebody.
Be a bad guy.
It can be a bad guy, but just nobody too overpowered. Like, because then that is silly.
I want Sire Denathrius to come with me because he's fine as fuck.
Okay.
And I miss
throwing overpowered out the window, huh? No, I'm kidding.
I know, right? Well, look, as long as he wears his silly little balloon pinstripe pants instead of his Cole Revendreth gear, then he's not overpowered yet.
Honestly, my first thought was Valera Sanguinar. Because that would be dope.
I wanted to say Orgrim. Craig, who would you say?
Oh, it would absolutely be Nathanos Blackcollar. Just he talks shit to you the entire time.
That's a good
Every time you
call.
fuck up, he's just like, oh, you suck.
You fuck. Yeah, he's like might be one of the only guys who like never calls you champion. I think the one time he says champion, he goes, huh, champion. Like, oh shit. And you know what? That dude could provide some motivation though. Like maybe him not being so nice and him being like, oh fuck you, champion. He's like, I'm gonna prove to you that I'm a big boy.
I didn't know we could pick people who are dead and gone forever and there's no chance of them coming back at all because they're gone and dead.
Okay.
I mean, didn't we go through an entire expansion, like 2 expansions ago, where we saved dead people?
I was just thinking yesterday or 2 nights ago, like, where is this dude? Like, what's going on?
They just never wrapped
They're
that
just
up.
waiting for Sylvanas to
never
find
wrapped it
him.
up.
There's gonna be a storyline in Midnight where
Oh.
Sylvanas finds him. And anyways, question of the week though. So Nathanos, and you said Valera Sanguinar, and I guess I said Orgrim, or who did I say?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm gonna
Ben
change mine.
Afrius.
I don't remember the guy's name, but
I
he's
didn't
this
mean
toy
Denatrius.
vendor.
Oh god damn it! I'm so sorry. Go ahead. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna change mine to this like gnome toy vendor guy who walks around Stormwind because he's pushing a cart, and he could throw out like toy fireworks at bad guys or toy potion peoples.
Or what
at
if
me
it was
out of
the
his
t-shirt?
magic
What if
hot
it was
dog
the
cart.
t-shirt day, boss, and he just like threw t-shirts at people and like smacked them on the face with t-shirts?
That'd be funny.
And I didn't
My
mean
official
Denatrius.
answer.
I meant Renathal.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah. So harken back to the balloon pants and the not overpowered. That was him, Renathal. Sorry.
Oh wait, then I picked Draka. Step on me, Draka.
You wish.
No, I'm
Draka.
sticking with the toy box guy. Okay.
Do you fill
Well.
the toy box yourself with whatever you want?
Yes. And I need a bag of Cheetos.
That's the only question I had.
Yeah.
Craig's question of the week is like, what's in your toy box? Some edibles and some Cheetos, and we're good to go. Just roll that shit all over Stormwinds. You run
Make
into
some,
crazy old baby Anduin with his big ass clown shoes. Like, no, that's the weed. That's not bad graphics. That's just the weed.
I'm trying to remember if I did anything else in WoW, because we've answered the question now. The delves. I did the delves. Oh, I unlocked the earthen. I was like, I don't need to work on my gear right now because I'm 608 and we're doing fine. What should I do? Well, I finished unlocking the earthen. I made an earthen paladin that I have not played yet. He's got this like gold skin with blue gems and like yellow eyes. And I cannot believe this name was not taken. I gave him the name Family Gems
Wow.
because Family Jewels wouldn't fit.
Yeah. Wow.
So,
That's
testicles.
amazing. I love it.
Family Gems. Okay, so Gershom, how about you? What have you been up to in WoW?
Oh shit. I mean, so I guess I'm kind of to the point where I'm kind of jumping around a bit, you know, cleaning up some side quests and little by little. I know I mentioned last week I had to like kind of abandon Sojourner just to like when I can get it done, which is fine. So doing those side quests, doing my weeklies, doing a lot of delves. I'm up to like a 6. I think I'm ready for a 7. So the recommended eye level is like 587. I'm like 586. So, and I've heard people saying that that's not entirely accurate, that you could be a quite a bit lower and probably still do it. And I'm feeling that way because like the 6s, I don't die. I have some moments where like Bran, like, oh, come on, Bran. And I'm like yelling at Bran, but like I haven't died maybe like once or twice, a few times, but it's not like I'm having like a horrible trouble with them. So I think I'm ready to start progressing on those a little bit. And then just doing world quests, you know, I want to get my renown up more. My renown's only like between 6 and 8 with everybody. So not that high either. And I know that I could roll like my earthen, or I could roll another character, level another character because of warbands and just keep going. But I mean, we're not gonna lie. I have the hots for Gershom. Like I just love playing. I just love playing Gershom, you know. So been mogging a lot with him on and off, trying to suit the mood and do that stuff, and just having a lot of like, I guess like 10 out of 10 fun, right? Like I'm pretty much in that comfy spot. Like I can run like a heroic dungeon of any sort and just follow people around and get some flight stones or whatever, you know. So just cleaning things up and progging and feeling really good about the game and upgrading my gear. I got my 2-piece, and then because it was like absolutely necessary for eye level, I had to order bracers and a belt, which is not part of the set, but I still was rocking like Dragonflight pieces from that. So I'm like, oh, I need to go from 551 to like 593, like super fucking fast, and then upgradable too. So like that wasn't part of my piece, but I think I'll just keep going after that, just crafting, and probably, hopefully, if not next week, then, you know, soon after I'll have like my 4-piece, but I just needed to upgrade some smaller pieces. So yeah, just like upgrading gear and kind of playing the game, working on Sojourner, doing a lot of delves, running heroics when I want to or when I need to for the weekly, and just, yeah, still enjoying really just exploring around and playing the game, really.
I gotta say, this expansion, it has been so nice because I just kept flaking out on a bunch of shit the last like 2 expansions. It has been so nice seeing my vault actually be getting like almost filled up, except for the Mythic Plus row. It has been nice.
Yeah, that's nice too. Like doing like a bunch of delves plus a few heroics. I'll have like 5 pieces to pick from as well, so that is nice. And then knowing that like once you have like your tier set or maybe like raid pieces or whatever, and you're not going to need much more, then you can just start, you know, grabbing up the currency to upgrade it. And I feel like that's going to happen a lot faster this expansion than it happened in Dragonflight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well, shall we move on to the mixed drink of the week?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's time for the mixed drink of the week. Fuck yeah!
It's the mixed drink of the week, and before we get into it, I just want to remind everybody to please only partake of the mixed drink of the week, or any alcohol for that matter, if you're of legal age or legal whatever to do so. Furthermore, we're not responsible for any stupid shit that may befall you as a result of your own stupid shit. Yeah. So, we have been going through the final bosses of the raids in WoW, starting from vanilla, moving all the way up to the War Within. We are now at AQ, and specifically I'm doing AQ 40 because ignore AQ 20. Just put it out of your mind. AQ 40, Temple of Ahn'Qiraj, and the final boss of that was, of course, the infamous Cthulhu. I made the drink. What do you guys think is in it? Craig, putting you on the spot. What do you think is in the Cthulhu drink?
Oh God. Gershom, you go first.
I got handed. Okay. Well, I'm not sure why in the notes it said Cthunder. I think that was maybe auto-correct on your phone.
Nope, that wasn't the notes. Okay. That was in the host chat. Okay. I wrote, I'm gonna bring the Cthunder.
Okay, so I was scared that thunder had something to do with this, so that's what fuck. Okay. Well, you know, how about I go with the Cthunder anyways? Fuck it, since I already thought of it. We're gonna go with the, let's see, we're gonna take some Mountain Dew Baja Blast. That's the closest to thunder I could find, and I know it's tropical, but it's not really the flavor this time. You're gonna add a shot of Jaeger that's gonna make it kind of brown and yucky, and then you're gonna add a shot of Bacardi Cyclone rum, which is, you know, has like a tornado on the bottle. Also thinking about storms and thunder, it was the best I could do. So yeah, Mountain Dew Baja Blast, and then to your taste, Jaeger and Bacardi Cyclone. And it's a mixed drink. That would be my Cthunder.
Alrighty. Craig, what's your guess?
I'm going to guess that you put basically was it the concrete mixer shot? Because so it's kind of chunky and dark, you know? So the Irish cream liqueur and the was it lemon juice or lime juice with it?
I can't remember which one, but it was one of those.
Either way, it's
lime
raw.
Juice. It's lime juice that makes it curdle.
Yeah. That's my official guess.
He just wants you to do another cement mixer.
That is never happening again. You need to cement mixers, you need to shoot them like immediately or they get disgusting.
Dude was
Anyway.
trying to sip on it. He's
Look,
like,
Yeah, that was
like
a
I told you
terrible
guys
idea.
before, I don't know anything about mixed drinks. I was just thinking, eyeball, kind of squishy, kind of chunky.
you just sip your whiskey, right? Like you're not.
Tea and
I
bourbon's what all I drink.
maintain that as disgusting as the drink for the Unholy Death Knight was, it was perfect for the Unholy Death Knight.
It was
Like that-
thematically probably the most perfect drink you've ever
Exactly.
made. Yeah.
Thematically, yes. As far as would I make it and drink it? Fuck no. Alright, so, Cthulhu. So, here we go. Now, I wanted to bring a little bit of flavor to this, not just dark for the sake of darkness. So, I decided to start it off with a shot of blue curacao, which does not sound like it fits the boss at all, but hear me out here. I went with the blue curacao because Cthulhu is throwing out different colored beams, right? He's got that green eye beam, he's got a red beam, he doesn't have a blue beam, but I was like, it's colorful enough, I'll go with it. So, blue curacao for that. Then a shot of kraken, because old god, kraken, tentacles, even though...
Kraken, but I was like, no, it's the old god thing again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah, it does.
Well, Cthulhu didn't really have tentacles, did he? I don't remember.
He
but-
has some kind of coming off the top of
Oh,
his
okay.
head.
Didn't you have to go to the down? Isn't the fight we had to go to the down phase as well? Like 5 people and kill the tentacle?
Or like the tentacles come out
I
later,
don't
yeah.
know.
I
Am I
can't.
mixing up shit? I don't know.
I don't even remember if there was a down phase for N'Zoth now that I think about it. All I remember is running out of the middle and trying not to get sucked into the brain.
Look, man, we've had way too many giant ass fucking eyeballs to fight. I don't even remember which one N'Zoth was. Was that the one at the end of Shadowlands?
No, it was the end of BFA. It was actually the first raid that my guild collected company. It was the first raid we were doing together.
Yeah, we fought way too many eyeballs. I need to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, so it's a shot of kraken, a shot of blue curacao, and I know those two sound weird together, but they weirdly work, okay? And then, this is probably why they work pretty well, you fill in the rest with just Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
So there's a lot more fan art than there is of actual images of Cthulhu. All the images that I found on Google are just screenshots of the game that show him at the very beginning of the fight, which is weird because now looking at him, he's got those weird spikes on his head, and then he's got these like cut off tentacle looking things all around his body. But then all the fan art has him having tentacles. So I guess maybe at one point, I can't remember the fight. And also, to be honest, I think other than trying to do this like way back actually in Classic, like back in the day, I just went back and did it for like Lore Master or whatever. And I don't remember. I just one-shotted him. So I can't remember one way or the other. Swingaz, call to action. Does Cthulhu have tentacles? Do you wish he had tentacles? I don't know.
Yeah, those of you who just did that whole classic thing, I don't know if we have any classic listeners because we don't really talk about it much, but if you did, tell us about AQ, you know what, even 20. I don't know if Cthulhu shows up in 20, or if it's just like one separate wing. I don't know.
So, and then also, not to extrapolate too long, but like the Hearthstone art, Whispers of the Old Gods, so that spikes on top of his head eventually explode and put a giant eyeball. But I don't know what happens in the fight.
Okay.
So that's not tentacles. A giant eyeball comes out of his face, like Craig said, following too many eyeballs. But it looks like he has these weird like appendages on his body that are like cut off or like amputated almost. But then maybe some tentacles grow out of there. I don't know.
Okay, well then in that case, I'm going to say the shot of kraken and the shot of blue curacao together are the squishy inner parts of his eyeball.
Also,
There we
there's
go.
a man on the internet who has a Cthulhu tattoo on his hand. That's pretty cool. I guess that's crazy. Yeah, it's
That's
weird.
a bit
I'll put that
extreme.
one in host chat.
Oh, I want
for
to see
later.
that. I'm about to Google that shit.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna put it in host chat in a second. Don't worry about it.
Well, he can't see host chat.
Yeah.
I'll put it in general.
Just
then.
put it
I
in
will.
general with like no context.
Just no context. Like, here's this. Just look at this.
Now look at this.
Calm down, Kid Cudi.
Yeah, calm
Okay.
down, Kid Cody. How's the drink? Oh, wait. Do you need someone to send you off? We should let Craig do it.
Yes, sorry, I got a DM. I got distracted. Craig, do you remember what to say?
Yes. Over the lips, through the gums, look out, asshole.
Hell
You
yeah.
got it.
And it's actually not a bad drink. Tastes pretty good. Alrighty, folks. Let's move on to the WoW news.
Time for WoW News. Motherfuckers.
Oh, you know what? Before we did the news, I forgot to say, next week for the Mixed Drink of the Week, Gershom, you're up and you have Kel'thuzzad. Specifically Kel'thuzzad from the original Naxxramas.
Okay.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
that
a
was
good
going to
one.
be this
Yeah.
week, but we got it mixed up. But you're going to explain, I'm sure.
Well, it worked out because AQ came out before Nax, so it works out. Anyhow, we're on to the WoW news now. First up, Orlando Salvatore, lead software engineer, has left Blizzard. I have to confess, I didn't immediately recognize his name, but a huge thank you to the man for all he has done, all his hard work. And that includes the likes of, say, Plunderstorm, Mists of Pandaland Remix 2, Electric Boogaloo, as I like to call it, and even Follower Dungeons. So he did some instrumental work on some of the more recent systems, and I'm sure even before that. So thank you very much, Orlando, for everything you did, and best of wishes going forward. In other news,
Can I just interrupt
Not
and say what a
dark.
cool fucking name that is? I never heard of that person either, and I feel really bad. And yeah, full winds and following seas and all that shit. But what a badass name you have, dude.
that is a badass name.
I want to say Salvatore. Everyone I know who has that name is
Salvatore.
super proud about saying Salvatore, but I don't know if that's how they say it or not.
I don't think the author says it that way. R.A. Salvatore wrote a lot of
Yeah, I think it
D&D
goes back and
books.
forth. It's like Salvatore, Salvatore. I don't know. Anyways, it's a badass name. Sorry, that's
It is.
random.
Yeah, I
Edibles
just
are
really missed
kicking in, y'all.
Plunderstorm. Such a fun game mode.
You missed it? You liked it?
Dude, I
sorry.
loved it.
We're skewing from the news now. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
No,
We'll talk
we're
about this later.
Who cares? 155 episodes. When have we ever been
Thunderstorm
afraid to go
Skid.
off topic?
Thunderstorm skin.
Plunderskid. That sounds like you're stealing.
That
poop.
sounds gross. That sounds
I'm
terrifying.
changing the episode title.
Plunderstorm, Plunderskid. Oh,
Sounds sexy.
ew, it does.
Wish my wife would give me a Plunderskid.
Oh,
Oh my god. And honestly, if you ask me, it sounds more like you're stealing shit-stained underwear.
No.
Oh,
Best
God.
SpongeBob episode, like the panty raid. It's the Plunderskid.
Fanny raid. Oh my god, when Malfurion said that he didn't say that shit, but it was pretty much like he's like, "Are you gonna go help pick up all these old clothes in the elf tree or whatever?" And I was like, "Oh, it sounds kind of like a panty raid, dude."
Okay, Malfurion, if you're into that, I mean, you
Furion's
strap
super free.
wings to yourself. He straps wings to his person. The guy's got to be a little off his rocker.
He has claws in his feet, bro. Can you imagine like being Tyrande and you're riding that dick and then he kicks his feet like dudes tend to do when they cum did for some reason, and then he fucking scratches the fuck out of her with his chicken feet?
Do you think that's
think-
why
So gross.
Malfurion and Illidan didn't get along? Is because he wouldn't let Illidan sniff his Plunderskid collection?
Ah,
Ugh.
God. Maybe because he wouldn't let Illidan sniff Tyrande's Plunderskin collection.
Do you think when Malfurion finishes, he goes "Baka!" like a chicken?
This is 1,000% our energy, dude.
God, I fucking hope not. That's terrifying.
Can you imagine? Then if you're on Tyrande and he's on top and he goes "Baka!" and scratches you, I'm like, I know we've been married for like 10,000 plus years, but I'm out of here, dude. I can't no more.
If you do that again, I will rip your antlers off and jam them up your ass.
Do you ever think Tyrande like hops on his back and like shoves something in his ass, then just holds onto his horns like a bucking bull?
Oh, 100%.
That's
Absolutely.
1,000% accurate. Yep.
Oh, that is a badass tattoo. Holy
Oh, did you see it? Yeah, no
shit.
explanation. But why is it on your hand? That shit belongs on like your back or something.
Yeah, I wouldn't put it on the hand.
The hand?
Imagine
put it
that
somewhere.
Oh.
Imagine if that was a fucking tramp stamp.
Imagine if that was
You
on
hitting it from
Valkyrian's
behind
back
with
instead of them fucking stupid ass bird wings. And then when Taranda's riding his back, she's like, oh my god, it's an old god.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, in other news, Blizzard has given us the ability to undelete characters again. They had to disable it for a while when warbands were implemented. I'm not really sure what the relationship there was, but whatever happened, they seem to have ironed it out. So you can now undelete characters you have deleted. They have also given us a window of time here where there is no cooldown on it, where you can undelete one and like refresh your character screen or change realms, log into and out of a character. You'd have to do one of those, but there's no real cooldown on it. You don't have to wait a few days. This is to make up for all that lost time, so if you have a bunch that you want to get back, you don't have to wait like a week at a time or something like that. That goes until October 15th. After that, the cooldown returns, which I forget how long it is. I want to say 2 days, 7 days. I gotta sneeze.
Bless you.
I didn't have my push to talk down, so it didn't get in the recording, but I sneezed.
Bless you, my child. We heard it though.
Oh, you heard it, but the
We heard
recording did not. So yeah, if you have characters you need to undelete, you can go ahead and do that. Last piece of news here. Eve's Ghastly Rider. You remember that? It was a broom mount that we were able to get in October of last year for completing the Traveler's Log. That's that fill the bar challengey thing with the trading post. And it does operate as a skywriting mount, so that's pretty dope. It's now on the Blizzard shop for $25 fucking dollars. If I didn't have it, I wouldn't spend $25 on it. Like, if I'm dropping an amount like that for a mount, it's gonna be the Transmog Bear, just because I like the bear more than the yak. But if you want it, you can go get it. If you didn't get it, I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little disappointed in Blizzard that, first of all, that they have cut, like, things like that for, how do I word this? I'm not gonna make it a thing. Never mind. I don't actually give a shit. Like,
Are you
if
trying
I
to
don't want it, I don't
articulate,
have
like,
to
if
spend money.
somebody had something that they put a lot of work into that, like, you can just buy now? Or, like, things that you can just buy, like...
No,
Things you
It's-
could have got for free, and now they're trying to make money off of it.
the capitalism of it, I'm not happy about.
I feel
Oh,
like
yeah.
eventually they're going to run out of ideas, though, and all these, like, fill the bar things are going to recycle.
Well, that's what I expected to happen.
Well, that's what's funny is like when the trading post first started, which has been like well over a year now, because we all got the night elf costume, the 3 costumes, whatever, for like doing it for a year. So I think it must have been a year and a half by now since the trading post. But a lot of people at first were like, oh my god, what if, like, for instance, like Invincible comes up, or like the Ashes of Alar come up? And at first I was like, yeah, that might kind of suck. And now it's like it's just kind of not watered down. I guess watered down to the how someone got it. Like, it's sort of lost its shock value a little bit, because like okay, next month it could be that thing, so if it's like Invincible, it's like fine, like cool.
Well,
I guess I don't see a lot of people riding him anyways. I flex him still sometimes, but
the one mount in the entire game, and I say this as somebody who does not have Invincible, the one mount in the entire game that I think they should
the
never,
horseman mount.
ever make
You don't want
available
any
through an alternate
Horseman
means.
mount, do you?
No, it should never be Invincible. That is the one mount.
You think
that
it shouldn't be? Really?
Right, and I
guess
say that as someone who doesn't have it.
Oh, I see.
The Lich King has been an iconic part of Warcraft ever since, he first debuted in Warcraft 3.
Yeah, but I know
Invincible
people
as a
who've been
mount.
farming him since he was soloable, which was like, Pandaland, I guess. So, like, I don't know. As someone who put in the work and did get it, I mean, I lightly disagree with you. I'm still also like, oh, I did put in a lot of work that might feel a little yucky, but also like I said, it's also been kind of run down to the point where I'm like, oh, I don't.
I feel like it's just a stupid mount. Like, it's
I wouldn't be
misnamed.
incensed. It's not a stupid. Okay, now you're gonna get me incensed.
Dumb
No.
fighting words.
Listen, it's a dumb mount, okay? Why is
Fuck
it
you,
called
what?
Invincible,
Okay, hold on, what?
but you
Why
can
do you
see
say
it?
that?
That doesn't make sense.
God damn it, Craig.
What, that he's old?
You didn't hear what he said, did he?
No, what did he say?
Say it again, Craig.
I said it's ill-properly named. They call it Invincible, but you can see it. It doesn't make sense.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Craig!
That's all, okay.
Craig!
I was ready to kick your ass. No!
You could do it pretty easily. I'm pretty sleep deprived.
It's a beautiful mount, I know. I'll just wait for like the 5 seconds that you're catching and just come start tattooing a Cthulhu on your hand or something.
Here's
You probably
an
wouldn't
idea.
even wake up. You'd be like, whatever.
Here's an idea. An up-resed, upscaled image version of Invincible, like in line with how they make mounts today, but on the Traveler's Log. Keep the low resolution Wrath of the Lich King one intact. That way, someone who you see someone riding around on an old-looking janky horse with wings, they did the work.
That's an interesting idea. So for some reason, I thought you were gonna say to give the Traveler's Log like the up-res one, and I'm like, no, that's not fair. But like, I mean, yeah, that is a funny way to get around it. So if you see like a 2-polygon Invincible running around, you're like, oh yeah, that guy got it on the Traveler's Log, and then
nope, you got that backwards. I'm saying put the up-res one on the Traveler's Log, and keep the old one in place to like preserve the integrity of the drop.
Oh, okay. See, I keep flipping back and forth like what you meant. So the
blame it on
up-res
the
one,
edible.
Yeah, no, definitely. That's fine. That's enough about Invincibles maybe for today.
That is not going to be the last time we make the joke on the show. Craig, you've probably not had time to listen to the show lately, but we have. I feel like it's every week that joke gets
That's one
made.
of our running jokes. It was the joke I actually told one week.
I'm only behind by like 2 episodes now that I got this new job. I don't have as much free time. Because I always listen at work, but now I have a manager position, so like I can't just sit around on my AirPods all day.
So that actually reminds me, talking about the jokes, I got Kel in Raid with one of the oldest fucking jokes in the WoW sphere.
What'd you say?
It was a quiet moment, and I'm like, hey, Kel, do you know why they call it the Xbox 360? And he's like, no, why? And then before I could answer, someone else goes, because when you see it, you turn 360 degrees and walk away. And he was like, that doesn't make sense. You'd still be going forward.
It actually doesn't make sense. That's the old man sensibility of Kel, though. When you told me that joke in DMs, I was like, actually, what everyone means to say is 180. When people say I did a full 360, like they're talking about like a great positive life change, you're like, I did a full 360. No, dude, that means you went right back to where you were. You're supposed to do a full 180 and go the opposite direction.
Joke.
I know.
That's the joke, though. It's to get a reaction.
I know.
It's one of the
and like, me and
oldest
Kel are over
trade
here
chat jokes.
being like, that's incorrect. That's factually incorrect, Wooly.
It was fun.
I love Kel.
And I think I made Kel hate me a little bit more. It was great.
Oh, I love Kel. He's so awesome.
All right, guys. That was all the news we had. I have a game to play. Do you want to play a game?
Yes.
Yeah, we can play a game.
As long as it isn't with my uncle this time.
Wow.
What the? Hey, don't leave Uncle Touchy out of this.
Listen, I can't fucking
Don't
make
make
WoW
Uncle
references.
Touchy invisible, okay?
I'm not redoing that bumper. Uncle Touchy wins the day. Anyway, this is a game called Which One Is Real? And I think I have heard a similar game played on Do Not Relent. Basically, if podcasts were people, Do Not Relent and Thrall's Balls would be friends, I assume. Aaron, shut the fuck up. With your sarcasm.
Fifth
Dick.
Earth. We're Fifth Earth.
Y'all would be like
Anyway.
MySpace friends, but y'all might not be in the top 6.
We went from
Yeah.
MySpace to my chart way too quickly. Anyway, I stole that from Facebook. This is a game where I will read out 4 names. Only one of those names is a real NPC in World of Warcraft somewhere. I want you guys to tell me which one you think is real. No reason to put it in DMs. You can just answer.
I'm gonna suck at this. I don't
And
remember
I'm going to bring the
names.
music down.
Fuck.
That'll be all right. But first one of you to get 5 points wins. I did only come up with 10 of them. So if we get to the end of the 10 and neither of you have hit 5, it's whoever is in the lead. All right? You ready to start off?
Yeah, let's start. We're just gonna shout our answers then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. For the first one, the choices are Mike Ritz, Hugh Critz, Max Critz, and Mork Ritz. Which one of those is real?
Mork Ritz.
More crits.
Neither of you got that. It's actually Max Critz.
Oh wow.
God damn it.
He is a rogue. I forget the significance of him otherwise, but he is a rogue. All right. Number 2. Your choices are Shannon Noel, Laura Thomas, Nora Song, or Noel Meir. Which one of them is real?
Laura
Noel Meir.
Thomas.
I didn't hear either of you.
I said Laura Thomas.
Okay.
And I
Gershom, what
said
do you
Noel Mirror was real.
say? It was Shannon Noel.
God! We're not getting to 5, Willie.
I'm trying to
guessing.
remember. These are very minor NPCs. Okay, number 3. We have Rock Tuskwater, Crow Threadstrong, Roko Bloodtooth, or Croca Scarmane.
Roko Bloodtooth is real.
Oh, that's what I was going to say, so I'm going to go with the last one just so I can win.
We both lose again.
You are still both scoreless.
Fuck!
So, this one I do remember who this is. It's Crow Threadstrong. He is a skinning or leatherworking trainer or something like that in Lower Shatrath, and he is always bitching about who's leaving the fruit cart in his way. And it turns out it's a sweet old lady.
Fuck that sweet old lady up.
Fuck a sweet old lady with her fruit cart in my Lower Shatrath, dude. That all
Oh my
sounded
god.
super wrong.
Hell yes.
Thank God. Number 4. Your choices are Jimmy McSlim, Shelly McNelly, Sly McFly, or Cahoots McBoots. Who's real?
Shelly McNelly is real, I feel like.
Cahoots McBoots.
One of you is on the board.
It's
It's
me.
crack.
I want you to make an argument in favor of your choices. Gershom, you
Because
go
my
first.
best friend, one of my best friends is named Shelly, so I drew her energy into me today.
I was thinking Shelly seemed right, but I just don't want to tie with Gershom. I want to win, so I picked the one that sounded the best. It made me giggle when you said it.
The real one. The real one is Cahoots McBoots.
Ah, I didn't
She
know my
is a
best friend
gnome.
into it.
She is a gnome in Stormsong Valley.
Yeah,
And
never.
better than that, Craig got on the board by being spiteful.
Oh, we can't
I
pick
love
the
it.
same
It's
answer.
great. No, it's great. He's like,
Now see-
Gershom, pick that. You have
Now
to
see,
increase your
since-
chances to win, because if I'm wrong, then you're wrong too. You have to
Now,
pick
see, now that
something
I
else.
have a point, I can just pick the same thing you pick every time, and I guarantee a win.
Oh man, that's just saying I'm gonna lose every time though. I got it. I know the edibles. You thought I wasn't gonna catch that shit. Fuck you, Craig.
God.
Craig.
Okay,
Alright.
so
You like being back
Number
on a
5.
podcast, dude. Don't fucking lie about it.
I
and
do.
we
but
love
I can
having
hear
you
my,
here.
I can hear my kids screaming in the other room, and my wife is fucking cursing me right now. She's like, I fucking hate that,
Oh, boy.
man.
Oh boy. So, number 5, your choices are Soulbinder Dinara, Soulbinder Tulani, Soulbinder Nakros, or Soulbinder Talada?
Tulani.
Yeah, it's Soulbinder Tulani. I know that one.
You're both actually correct.
Yeah, it's the one that I thought there's the one that takes you through Akandum, but I can't remember.
It is.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I just remember I've heard that before.
All right, so the score is Gershom 1, Craig 2.
Now you have to fucking guess something else besides me, Craig.
Look, just let me go first, okay? Let me answer first, and that way there's no way I can beat you by cheating.
Okay.
He has a point. He does have a point.
Let's just shout him out. His kid's gonna be shouting out too loud here in a minute.
Just let Craig go first. It'll work better.
Okay.
Just trust me.
Okay.
Number 6. Your choices are Moxie Lock Spinner, Zesty Chainbreaker, Gusto Keyform, and Chutzpah Pick Thinner.
Moxie Lock Spinner.
Keyform.
One of you is correct.
She's in Mechagon.
It's Moxie Lock Spinner.
Damn it.
Okay, number 7. Your choices here are Darrow, Zhang, Shaoxi, and Teoshi.
I picked Dong, or Jong, or whatever the hell the second one was.
Okay, nobody said Dong.
It's Taoshi, dude. Taoshi's the real one.
Yeah, Gershom gets that one right.
I just played way too much Remixed way too recently.
All right, we have 3 left, so this is technically.
Wait, so what's the score? 2-2? 2-2.
You have 2. Craig has 3.
Oh shit. Okay. Oh.
All right, here we are at number 8. Your choices are Jaylee Sunbreak, Hira Snowdawn, Tana Rainfall, and Soali Moontrance.
Hira Snowdawn.
So that's what I was gonna say too. Do I have to pick something different?
You don't have
You
to.
don't have to pick anything different.
I was gonna say Snowdawn too.
Yep, you're both correct.
He's still ahead though, and we're right at the end.
Well, we have 2 left. You can still
I can
upset.
fuck it up.
I could tie and break it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I believe in you,
Maybe.
Gershom.
Thank you, Craig.
If he was playing against anybody else, I would give you a chance.
Yeah, I know you're not gonna give me a chance.
All right, number 9. Your choices are Watcher Javdu, Watcher Tinjaru, Watcher Tolwi, and Watcher Zenkir.
Watch your tollweed.
Tinjaru.
Gershom, I'm so sorry.
Ah, he won.
It's not Tollweed, by the way. It's Tolwi.
Well, that's what I heard you say.
He said tollweed. Said tokeweed. I mean tollwood. Sorry.
Yeah,
So-
whatever the fuck that one was.
Watcher Tolwi, maybe it's pronounced Tolway, I don't know. But he is a troll on the Zeppelin that goes back and forth between, I think this is that Zeppelin, between Thunder Bluff and Orgrimmar. He's a guy that's just standing there bored out of his mind. He's like, there be a bug, because he sees a bug. Bored out of his fucking mind.
Huh.
Well, it is the flight to Thunderbluff. I mean, really. You could
Oh my
dragonfly
God.
faster there this time.
You literally can. It's
No, I know.
not hard to get from Orgrimmar.
Was
to
actually
Thunder Bluff
able to
anymore.
fly. I think I had to sit down once, even when they first had Drakthir. I was like, oh, I flew from Thunderbluff to Orgrimmar sitting down like one time.
Okay, so we're still gonna do number 10, even though Craig's already won. He
Yay.
is at 5.
Okay, call me a loser.
Undefeated.
Just don't.
Anyway, we're gonna do
Come to
number
your
10
house and
just for
tattoo
fun.
your hand with Sethune. Okay, number 10. Sorry.
Number 10. Your choices are Dieter Laybreaker, Gunther Arcanus, Arnold Tomelord, and Herman Shadicus.
I just think Gunther is a goofy name, so I picked Gunther.
I was gonna say that too, since I already lost.
Well, it is Gunther Arcanus.
Yeah.
I still lost. Damn. It's close though. Look, it's
I don't
not like
even
you
know what
beat
he
my
did.
ass, Craig. You just kind of eked out over there.
Yeah, now I
Eked
get
out
the
like a
Plunderskid.
fart in church.
That's the prize, right? Plunderskids?
Yeah, why not? A whole big bag full of
Only if it's,
Plunderskids.
if it's Malfurion's Thunder
It's a mystery box of
Oh my
assorted
God.
Plunderskids.
Assorted. Let's not go on like the Facebook free page confusing it with the Thrall's Balls Discord, okay? Just calm down.
So, do we have any final thoughts?
Thunderskids.
Craig, you have a final thought?
Glad to be back for now.
Hell
Hopefully back
yeah,
in the
man.
game soon.
Yes. All
Hopefully.
jokes aside, it was really great to have you here, Craig.
Yeah.
Totally. Congrats on the healthy birth of your sons and everything, and hope
Oh, thanks,
your
man.
wife is doing good, and I'm sure y'all are doing good, and I'm glad to see you back in the rotation and, you know, coming back to real life a little bit, and it was good to have you on the pod. And all jokes aside, yeah, nice to be with you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I enjoyed being back.
My final thought is the same. That we're glad to hear from you. Glad you have your kids. Glad they're healthy. Congrats and all that. Also, all three of us are parents right now. That's interesting.
That's terrifying.
It's the 20th anniversary of WoW coming up, dude. A lot of us are grown ass fucking people at this point.
There are people who play this game who exist because of this game. Think about that for a second.
That's like knowing that there's people like who could like what would like it, you would have to have been born when I was in college and you could still buy alcohol, and I'm like, you fuck twats.
Alrighty. Well, we are gonna go ahead and get on out of here. Craig, did you have any socials to plug? If I remember right, you didn't really have any.
Yeah, it's Craig Addict. Gershom,
that's
maybe
right.
make a Twitter.
That's right. I
Yeah.
did.
That's right.
Craig
It's
Addict.
at Craig Addict on Twitter.
That's right.
So if you want to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, I am at Wooly08, 2 O's, 2 L's, and a Y. Gershom is at Hunter Gershom, Gershom on Twitter. The show is at Thrall's Balls Pod on Twitter. You can email us with any feedback or questions or suggestions or insults, whatever, thrallsballspodcast@gmail.com. Also, you can feel free to leave us feedback in the form of a comment on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or even in a specialized reviews channel on our Discord. Go to thrallsballs.com to find our link tree. All of our relevant links, including Discord, can be found there. I think I may have fixed the URL problem. Thank fuck. So that is, again, thrallsballs.com. Bye. We love you. Be good.
Bye, swingers. We love you.